up front that'll be looked to chip in with some offense. Eamon's going to be looked upon to produce some offense for his club tonight.
When you got two teams that have been beefing forever, a great way to settle it is on the ice, and it's next.
Really looking forward to this one tonight. Let's do this. The puck is dropped. We're underway. Can't maintain possession after that hit. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Breakaway. Denied by the Tendy. Oh, he stopped it on the breakaway.
Well, call it a stare down, a showdown, whatever you want. Maybe he's got a book on the shooter because he's able to stop this puck on the breakaway. That's a magnificent one.
Stoppage and play offside the call.
Wagner's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. And off the face-off, they take possession. The boys get a hold of the puck in their own end. Pass this over to Vidal. Pass in front! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Quick pass over to Finley. Puck Nation's in on the offensive attack now. Finley's got the puck. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit. Scores! Puck Nation's efforts pay off as they get the game's first goals. We inch closer to the midway mark of the first.
Yeah, and they're inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James, but when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
From the blue line, they take control of it. Here's a shot. He scores! Off the defender and into the net.
Well, I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me, James. As the puck is coming towards you, it winds up hitting.
Buffalo's quickly erased that one-goal deficit here in the first.
Yeah, they found a way to have that counter punch to get on the board as well here, James. And that can be tough to do when you don't get the start you wanted. You know, you're all pumped up in the dressing room. When you come out, you just don't have it. You got to chip away at it. That's what they've done throughout the period, and they wind up getting a goal.
Nice zone entry from the right side. Takes the pass. Feeds it over. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Allen's got it in the offensive zone. Uncle Larry sliding the puck behind the net. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. More than half the frame has been played here. We are all tied up in this one. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Slides the puck over to Eamon. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Allen. St. Paul's got the puck against the half wall. The boys gain control of the puck. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Takes it to the net. Oh, off the inside the post.
And a chance to go ahead and a huge opportunity right there. It's going to go off of the pipe and out.
Here's a chance. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Into the offensive end now. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Loses the coverage there. Good stand-up hit on the play. Tries to feed it over to Allen. That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Buffalo's won the face-off deep in their own end. Puck Nation's got a hold of the puck now. Pass in front. It scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! St. Paul's got up by one here in this opening frame, but there's a lot of game to go here.
Yeah, and I always feel like those next few shifts are critical because you know your opponent, they're either going to respond or they're not. If they don't respond and you're on your toes, you push them back and you look for a second.
And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. From the point, they take control of it. Grabbed along the boards by Allen. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. Puck Nation's got the puck. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. He does a great job of initiating the contact that leads to possession here, but he gets up and advances with the play. He's going to be the benefactor with the goal, but it all starts with his initial hit in this one. Everyone's going to love that he started and finished the play.
Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. With the backhand, he scores! Aye, Captain! The boys have jumped right back into this one here in the second with that goal.
And you can certainly feel the momentum-changing tides right there, James, especially after that goal. They cut the deficit within one.
Takes the feed. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Loses his check and he's on a breakaway. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Floats it right onto the tape. Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Circles back to center ice. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Puck moved over to Finley. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Good heads up play with the Bengals. Picked up along the wall by Allen. And now it's over to Vidal. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Feeds the puck to Amon. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Buffalo's got it in the offensive zone. Feeds it over on the attack. Big time stop there.
Well, timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Quick pass to Vidal. Grabs the puck at center. Loose puck, and he's in on the lane. Oh, what a save. Who was that masked man?
Well, the goaltender gets right to the top of his crease, and I just love how technically sound he is, but he's also very athletic, so he covers a lot of ground. He does that to make the save.
More than half the period has expired. Puck Nation's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. Makes it look easy. Great positioning with the pad save.
Amon's been playing with his head up all night long here, James. He doesn't have have one. He doesn't have two. He has 3 goals for the hat trick in this game so far. And if you have a look back at some of them, I mean, he has just been lights out in and around the net, changing the angle of his shot, and he's leaving the goaltender guessing.
Buffalo's won the draw. Takes it into the slot. Scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed.
Puck Nation's got to be feeling good about their game right now. Up by 2 here in the back half of this game.
Yeah, over half the game played, and they're up by a few goals. They won't want to change their mindset at all, and sometimes the break, it can get you a little restive. It can also change the tune. They'll want to make sure they come out in the third when they get the opportunity and really dictate the pace.
Good defensive stop with the poke check. Works it across to Finley. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Puck Nation's going to play it from the corner. Handles it along the blue line. Denies him. He got all of it. Near the point. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
Buffalo's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. If it has to translate to something, this is still a close game.
Havens won a big draw in their own end. St. Paul's got it in their own zone. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't safe by the hell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward. We're going to talk about the goal, but how about getting to those tight spots in and around the paint, and then the ability to finish with a quick wrister? That's a great goal.
Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. They've dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
St. Paul's been terrific through 40 minutes of play, but you know the coach is going to be preaching that full 60 minutes to be consistent and see it right through. So they have to be defensively responsible, but when they can be on the puck, be hard on it.
There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. St. Paul's got a 5-2 lead. McCall's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Uncle Larry's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Here we go, on-man rush here. Cuts to the paint. Great save from in tight.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
On the breakaway. Oh, wow, what a save.
An unbelievable save there, James. I mean, a combination of technical skill and athleticism equals desperation. Outstanding.
And that pass attempt is deflected. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow.
And he's rattled as well, James. I mean, he knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count. to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Puck Nation's ready to go on the attack. And that's offside, stopping the play.
Sometimes it's all working for you, James, and it's all working for him tonight. And you wish you could just circle these dates on the calendar and remember them and recall them when you're facing adversity, because everything seems to be working for him tonight. When it's on his stick, when it's off the stick, his shot, everything is looking good. A multiple-point effort in this one so far.
Fires away! He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. We see players work on this all the time in practice, and he gets teed up perfectly for a one-time score.
Puck Nation's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
St. Paul's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. Eamon's won the draw at center. Takes it and looks ahead. Oh, big time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
That's sent in deep. Angles it over to Allen. St. Paul's got a hold of it along the wall. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing him down. He does exactly that with that huge hit. James, these are real difficult games to play in, and it's real difficult to maintain emotional control when you're getting blown out in a game, and I think this hit is really just a product of frustration.
Puck Nation's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. Oh, what a save on the clapper! Tries to get the puck to Allen. Coming to the slot. Oh, a clutch save!
Wagner's in it to win it here. I mean, you can see it with that save. He tracks and he's...
Scores another